Hi all, welcome to the Salesforce Ultimate Guide channel. In this video, we are going to continue with our next trigger scenario, question number 18. Account records should have a field named recent apostrophe amount. It should contain the apostrophe amount of the latest created apostrophe on account. Okay, so in this scenario, let me show it on UI. We need to create one of the field named recent apostrophe amount on the account. Okay, so we have lookup relationship between account and apostrophe, and account is the parent and apostrophe is the child. Okay, so if we open any of the account, we need one field named recent apostrophe amount. Okay, so I went to the object manager on the account, fields and relationship, recent apostrophe amount. I have created a currency field. Okay, recent apostrophe amount. So let us say that one account may be having 2-3 different apostrophe. So whenever any of the recent apostrophe is created, that amount of that particular apostrophe should get populated on this particular account. So that is the use case. So first we need to determine which is the triggering object. Okay. So we'll just duplicate this page. So what is happening on opportunity? We are making some change, and on account it should get changed. Okay, so apostrophe is the triggering object. I will write an trigger on apostrophe. Okay, then this condition is after insert because we are updating a different record. It's a account record. First, we will write if trigger dot is insert and trigger dot is after. Okay, then as usual, we'll start with our for loop for opportunity OPP on trigger.new. The very next thing is first we need to verify the condition. Okay, what is the condition? We need to get the amount. Okay, so amount should not be empty. So if we want to check that for apostrophe record, amount is not equal to null, and also we need to check whether this particular apostrophe is associated with any account or not. So to check that, I'm giving one more condition: apostrophe dot account ID is not equal to null. So when these both conditions are met, then we have to create one new account record. So account ICC equal to new account, and I will keep I will keep feeding the values to this account record. Okay, ACC dot. The very first thing is recent latest case, latest recent apostrophe amount. To get that field, I will just open the account object here. So I have recent apostrophe amount, and I will click on query. So I'll get this API name of this field, copy paste this into here, equal to then I need to get this stored from the apostrophe record dot amount. Yeah, from this field I'm copying that value, as well as I need to store one more thing. I need to connect these two. So ACC dot ID will be, it's the opportunities account ID. Okay. So after getting all this, since we need to bulkify this, I'll just create a list of account to be inserted, updated. ACC list is equal to new list of account. Okay, and then I need to add this particular object into this list, the ACC. Then finally, after coming out of the for loop, I will check if the list is not empty. So if ACC list dot is empty, if it is not empty, then we will update this list. Okay, this is the our trigger is ready. Let us check it on UI. So I'm going to open any of the account here. Right now there is one opportunity. Okay, and what is the amount on the opportunity? There is no amount mentioned. Okay, but if I am going to create one more opportunity with amount 30,000 and close date anything 16, prospecting TCS account is done, opportunity test 58. Okay, I click on save. As soon as this opportunity is created, if I go to the account and detail, and if I see recent opportunity amount, it is updated with the value 30,000. So if I'll re-explain once again. So for this trigger is on opportunity, since whenever any new opportunity is created, we need to do update on the account object. Then on the very first, at the last step, we can write this list of account based on the logic. Okay, so in the for loop, we are running it on opacity, all the new opacity records. Then within this, we are first verifying the amount is not null and account ID is not null, so that it is associated with one of the account. Then one new account object is record, empty record is created. Within that, we are storing the account's recent opacity amount is, we are feeding the value, getting the value from the opacity amount. So that is, we are going to store it in recent opacity amount. Then ACC ID is going to be the opportunities account ID. So we are just creating this one record and adding it to the list. And then we are going to just update that account list, since the recent already, since this ID is already existing. So it is going to see that record and update the particular opportunity amount. So this is how it works. Okay. If you guys have understood this, please like the video and share with your friends. Thank you so much.